episode 3 now. We obviously are down a girl.
Didn't last long.
Barely in episode 3, we're down, but we're good. We'll figure it out.
But we're here,
yes.
so.
Yes, we're here. We're
winging it.
I know Les is usually our
the mastermind.
Yeah, she gives us
track.
the ideas. She does the things. So we're just gonna kind of go with the flow.
Figure it out as we go.
So real estate.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now everybody, all over, interest rates.
Yeah.
8%.
8%, almost 8%, a little over 8%, depending on the program. But, I mean, I don't know. My thing has been, like, with a lot of people, it's just, like, we're more on the side of normal than we were back in 2020 when rates were 2 and 3%. I mean,
well, and I think, too, home prices.
Yeah.
I have so many sellers right now where they're like, dang, like, I thought my house was worth so much more. Mm-hmm. Like, well, we're not in COVID days where people are overpaying for homes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, interest rates are 8% and people can't overpay for the homes right now. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, definitely a give and take.
Yeah. Well, and, like, again, we're seeing seller credits. Like, our last buyers, you know, like, there's that again, whereas before there was none of that. You were paying over.
Exactly.
And giving up your firstborn, whether it was born or not.
Yeah. I know. Exactly. And I mean, look at homes decades ago. Mm-hmm. You know, what interest rates were back then.
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, I saw on Instagram, this girl posted, I think she said, like, the year is 1970. It was, like, between 1 and 4, something like that. And she was like, you were waiting for rates to come down because she didn't even say what rates were at that time. But, like, it was, and I just saw it last night, so it was just, like, really quick. But it was like, you're waiting for rates to come down. You would have waited 21 years. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, are you going to wait 21 years? And then the amount of equity that you're going to lose on, like, I mean, literally, you could have your house almost paid off in 21 years. Like,
yeah. I was just talking with somebody about that and breaking it down for what they would be paying in rent. Mm-hmm. And they're like, I would be paying this much in rent for the entire year when I could be building equity in something for
paying
that
something
amount.
That's going towards your own equity.
Because what equity are you building on rent?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, if you can't afford it, that's one thing. Yeah. But if you can't afford it and you're waiting, it's kind of like, why?
Well, shoot. Like, apartment prices, home price, I mean, rental prices. Mm-hmm. Like, I am blown away by what requirements rentals are asking for helping somebody. Like, I don't typically do rentals, but it was a family friends with helping them. And I was like looking up of what these requirements were that these landlords were asking for. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, you could literally qualify to like for my house. Like in credit requirements, they wanted them to make like 3 to 4 times the rent. And I'm like, in what world is this even a reality? And I'm like, granted, if the specific couple wanted to stay in the area for longer, I would have pushed them or guided them to not push them. Like, towards buying something, you know, but they aren't going to be in the area long, so it's not feasible for that.
It makes more sense to rent.
Damn, like, it is crazy. Yeah. People are asking for even to qualify to rent a home.
Seriously. And it's so expensive.
Yeah. Like, yeah, and at that, and the rent price, I'm like, I was crunching. I was like, your mortgage payment would probably be around the same price, if not maybe $100 to $200 more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
So crazy.
And I know. It is crazy. I know. Like, I just, like, look sometimes just if I'm bored or whatever, and I'm like, oh, my God, like, I would never, like a house, like, downtown Riverside, like, not very nice, like, 1,500 square feet, like, $4,000 a month. I'm like, what?
Yes.
No pool, no, like, no nothing. And I'm like, no, I would never.
No. I don't, well, and I don't know how people are even affording that. Like, I remember when we bought our house gosh, probably about 10 years ago in Marietta, and I'm 20 years old, and our mortgage payment was like $2,000, you know, and I'm like, and that seemed like a lot at the time, you know. Now, like, helping 20-year-olds get in the homes and their mortgage payments are $4,000 or not. Like, granted, like, I don't know, times have changed.
Yeah.
But
They definitely have.
it's crazy.
I know, this market. I mean, but again, we're more of the normal range.
No, I think so too. And
It's just everybody's being so negative about it that it's just creating this crazy.
yeah. Well, I think I was talking to somebody about it. I'm like, would you rather, kind of picking their brain, would you rather overpay for the house and pay $50,000 over when the house should normally go for and have an 8% interest rate, or get the price and get the home at a lower price and have the 8% interest rate? Which one would you want?
Yeah.
And like, for me, I would rather have the 8% interest rate with buying the house at a lower price,
Yeah.
knowing rates go down, I could refinance and get a lower price home.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to me that most people are like, no, I'd rather overpay for the home and have the 2% interest rate. But I'm like, you can't refinance the
That never
on home
like
for.
when we sold our last house and bought this house,
Yeah.
we had a 3% interest rate. And I'm like, we've been like kicking back and forth, moving out of state once the girls are out of.
I'm not approving that. Adam, not so no.
Well, really, because like we're both self-employed. Yeah. Like we would save our we would literally save our freaking retirement on taxes.
Oh, without the
Living in Florida or Arizona.
Yeah.
You know. And granted, I would still this was the thing. I was like, we're never selling our house. Like, we're never selling that thing. Like, we have a 3% interest rate. That it would be stupid. Like, we spent so much time and energy remodeling that house that, like, we wouldn't want to rent it out either. You know? So, like, we don't know. Like, we've been, like, going back and forth. Like, oh, maybe, like, his parents can come live there, or like the kids could take it over.
Yeah.
Like, but then I'm like, but if I do out of state, I don't want my kids to live out of state with me, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's the hard part. I think California in general is so expensive. I mean, most people, once you retire, get them out of California anyways.
Yeah.
But
Man, so maybe I can retire when I'm like 45.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
but you are getting close to having an empty nest.
Yeah. I don't know. Do they consider it an empty nester if if they're still living there?
Well, they already called it, but
Almost. Last one this year.
Yeah.
But I don't she's actually the only one, like, she's been talking about going out of state to college. The only one, like, first she said she wanted to stay close to home.
Yeah.
But then once we told her that, like, if you're not going to college close to home, like, we're not going to pay for dorms in like LA or San Diego.
Yeah.
Like, we'll pay for a dorm like out of state.
Yeah.
But if you're
If
staying in
you
California,
can drive there.
if you're staying in California, you're staying close to where you could drive. And yes, you're living at home. We're not paying for a dorm 2 hours away. Like, that's stupid. Unless you get a scholarship, you know?
Yeah.
So she's talking about like going out of state. I'm like, maybe.
To stay, he's a senior this year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we have senior night tonight, this Friday at the football game. So we do like a whole speech as we're like walking down the field or something.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to get her flowers too, right? Like for
Yeah.
the day. So yeah, I think so.
I mean, I definitely don't have a senior.
Yeah.
But
I'm just trying to remember from like last year when I was there at the senior.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's out.
crazy. I feel like just the other year, Tay was a freshman.
I know.
I think the girls were going to the cheer camp with her. The time goes by and way too fast. I mean, way too fast.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's like legit driving. Like,
Yeah.
I'm taking the other daughter to get her license today. Hopefully, pray to God.
Fingers crossed.
And then she'll probably take hers. She has her last lesson on November 3rd. and then she has to get her license before January because they got it in February, so you have to get it.
Is it like 6 months or?
Well, you have to have it for 6 months, but like you have to have an actual license before the 12 months is up.
Oh,
So she'll have her permit for almost 12 months, but which is fine with me because I was 9 anyway.
yeah.
You know,
I was gonna be either.
yeah,
Man,
it's so scary.
yeah, but time goes by.
Yeah.
Pretty fast. Like Bailey is in 4th grade, and out by us, elementary school is only goes to 5th grade. I think it's crazy because I remember going to 6th grade.
Yeah,
I'm like, shit, she only has really a year and a half left of elementary, but she's in middle school.
in middle school do they do like 6th, 7th, and 8th graders?
And like 6th grade, you are still a baby. Oh my
Yeah,
I cannot.
and then they're just gonna get like
throw
around 8th graders. Like, they're so ruthless. Just saying.
No, it is terrifying. And I'm just to think of her being in middle school. And
Yeah.
and she's like, yes. Oh, like, I cannot even imagine that. Thankfully, we had like a year and a half still, but
Yeah.
still, like
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I could not.
yeah.
Yeah, my kids, their middle school is 7th and 8th.
Yeah, like the way it should be.
Yeah.
So,
She,
time to decide
yeah,
too fast.
way too fast.
But,
I mean, okay, he went to Nashville.
oh my gosh. Yes.
What's-
So much fun. I went with some girlfriends for my birthday. We were there for like 5 days. Had the time of our life. Did not want to come back. Only reason to come back.
Not want to come back to reality.
Yes. I'd go back in a heartbeat. It's so much fun. Beautiful out there. Everybody was just so nice and welcoming, and it's had a good time.
Yeah.
Time you're there.
The weather was
Oh my
good.
Oh, it rained on us the first night, so we were out and literally soaking wet as we left walking to the different bars. I'm like, this is fun. But other than that, first night, it was beautiful weather the whole time.
That's
So
good.
it was fun.
Yeah. Not like, because I heard like it gets humid out there.
It wasn't too bad.
Oh, so like now's the perfect time.
Yeah. Oh, it was the perfect time.
Yeah. Fun.
Never need to go back.
Oh, yeah. And I've never been. I want to go so bad.
Yeah. Well, what's it? Whenever Lesley.
Well, yeah, when I decides to join us. And her no. Yeah. I know. What the heck, Lesley?
And we weren't even invited.
Right?
Sat into
To the first location or the second location.
maybe the third. I don't know. Maybe Les will do us both.
Multiple locations, and we weren't invited to either one.
I know. I said it better be back for next week.
Seriously. Yeah.
You need her to keep us on
Features stories.
like, right?
Jeez.
I know. So stay tuned. We don't even know what's
Yeah, we don't even know where she's at, what she's doing, who she's with. All I said was, send us your location so we know if you go missing.
I told Mom's over there. Please check in.
Are you a
Say
jazz
SOS.
or so for...
We're here to bail you out if you need.
So where to go, we'll be there.
We know. But she'll be back next week.
Yeah. Well, we need her to edit this video.
I know. We don't know what we're going to do. But
She's the mom of the podcast.
yes, when it comes to editing.
Yeah. Yeah, telling us what to try to count and
Yeah. Yelling at us.
yeah,
But
constantly.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we killed it.
I know. I think we did good. I think we did good.
So too.
Yeah.
And
We'll see you next week. What
week,
she has to say about this.
she's here.
Yeah,
That is a
she's here.
big thing.
So
So
she's back by then.
yeah, but she better be back. But
I know, seriously.
yeah. All right.
All right, well,
Till next week.
see you guys next week.
Bye.
Let us know if you want anything specific to talk about.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. See you next time.